everybody. My name is Cornel Nita. I'm 44 years old and I live in Bucharest. A couple of words about me. I work in this industry, in the IT industry, since 1995. I work for several companies like Xerox, IBM, JCAD, and other software development. I spent my last 6 years in voice over IP and messaging industry, and my project is related to this industry. When I speak with several people, they warn me, and starting with my mom, who doesn't understand a bit from what I'm saying, and coming to guys like Dragos and Lucian, that my project will be very hard to explain. To explain my idea in 5 seconds is I want to build a voice cloud service. I want to build a telephony cloud service for companies. And coming to the cloud service, I want to show you a very interesting analogy. The real estate versus cloud services. In fact, you will think that those problems, those businesses don't have anything in common, but in fact, there are a lot of similarities between those two businesses. Because when you are in a real estate, you build a big building and you start sharing or selling, renting office space. When you sell cloud services, you start selling IT. So when you sell IT, it's like renting the office space. You can start from very small, from 5 square meters, then you go next month to 50 or maybe to 500 square meters. So you can burst, you can go up and down, and you can go it very, very smooth because there is plenty of office space to rent in cloud. And you know what? The landlord is not getting upset because he has a lot of space to rent in cloud business. And in the end, you will pay only for what you had used. So coming to the cloud services and coming to the problem or the specific, the cloud I want to build it, it is about voice or a telephony cloud. And I want to share you some details about the service. It's about unified communications. So it is an internet communications, it's a business VoIP service that merge the functions of a PBX. You know, PBX means Public Branch Exchange, or in Romanian it's Centrală Telefonică. Okay, so it's something for business, not for residential, with messaging and conferencing functions. Then, it is cloud-based. That means for a company, you don't have to install anything in your office. All you need to do is to have internet broadband connections. And the reason to exist, so the main function is to give an alternative to small businesses who want state-of-the-art communications but doesn't have the money to invest in those expensive machines. Because the target market for this type of services are SMB and especially small businesses. And what I really want to do is to offer a real alternative to on-premises situation. So why go to the cloud model? First, there are no capital expenses. If you are a small company and you want state-of-the-art communication, basically you need to invest in some heavy, very nice state-of-the-art machines from Siemens, Cisco, Avaya, whatever. Right now, you don't need anymore. Then you have the cost optimization, because if you compare the TCO for 3 to 5 years between those two models, the cost is in favor of the cloud services, particularly if you are a small company. And you have higher flexibility because you can add users whenever you like, you can change, delete them, and stuff like that. If you change location also, you don't need to dismantle the boxes and install it to the new one. The market I'm in is the business voice over IP. It's hosted PBX, means it's a quite good market, was not affected by crisis because companies around the world are wanting to improve their costs. It's rapidly building momentum. So right now is the moment for the cloud for this type of services. According to Wainhouse Research, the market size growth of a rate of 77% and has to reach 10 million seats in Europe. In Romania, is in incipient phase. So there are some local initiative from some telecom companies, smaller. Rom Telecom has his own unified communication service, which is based on Microsoft. And what I want to show you in the next slide is in United States, the situation is totally different. Right now, this market is alive and kicking. And I want to show you two pure players of this type of services who are growing very, very fast, and they are very strong. One of the is Ring Central, the other one is Packet 8. This company started 10 years ago, and right now he goes public. But to build this company, you need some investment. And here is the investment part. I'm looking for angel investment type. The desirement will be close to 100,000 euros. Those money will be spent to funding the sales, marketing, and operational expenses. And I'm offering that 30% of shares in return. According to the sales forecast, break-even point is expected to be within the first year of operations. And the service gross margin specific to this type of industry is between 60 and 80%. So this is the closing. I just want to thank you, and I just want to tell you a funny quote. I found it on the internet yesterday. The internet is the most single development in the history of human communication since the invention of the call waiting. So I have it both in my service, so that this guy will be very pleased. Thank you very much.